Yo, what's good, manga fam? Welcome back to the channel where we're about to yeet ourselves straight into the glorious chaos of One Piece chapter 1152, fully narrated with all the spice and none of the filler. I'm your hyped up host, ready to unpack this absolute roller coaster of a chapter. Before we dive into the madness, you know the drill. Smash that like button like it's a Den Mushi calling with bad news. Subscribe to join the Straw Hat Stan Club. And ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single second of this pirate insanity. Alright, no more stalling. Let's rip into this chapter like Luffy tearing through a meat buffet. Chapter title, A Terrible Day, cover page. Yamato's Pilgrimage of the Ogre Child, Volume 36, Otama's Memento delivered to Hakumai's Daimyo, Kawamatsu. Oh snap, a terrible day? This title's giving woke up, stubbed my toe, and then a Sea King ate my ship vibes. And Yamato's side quest? Delivering Otama's Memento to Kawamatsu? That's some wholesome ninja level closure right there. But enough appetizers, let's feast on the main course. Page 1. The chapter begins in the underworld realm, and it's straight up pandemonium. Someone's hollering, run to the elevator, push! Like it's Black Friday at a sunny sale. Gerd's like, aye aye, Captain, while Goldberg's barking, push people, let's move. Chopper, our adorable reindeer Doc, is freaking out. Yoron's hurt bad. We can't just yeet him. Luffy, cool as ever, goes, chill, Chopper. I trust you, bro. Then Gabon, yes, that Gabon, pipes up, yo, Straw Hat Luffy. And I'm already losing it. This dude's about to drop some wisdom bombs. Page 2, Gabon's like, these God Knights, their Conqueror's Haki are not immortal. Burn that into your brain, kid. Luffy's all, bet. Unsaving Colon and the gang, no cap. Then Loki, shady ex-prince of ELBAF, chimes in. Gabon, your TED Talk just clicked Finn. I know my power now. Unchain me, and I'll clap those God Knights. Hadrian like, you? Fight for ELBAF? Bro, you're sus. I'm cackling. This is like a family reunion where everyone's airing dirty laundry. Page 3. Gabon's dropping hockey hints left and right. And Sanji, bless his simp heart, bursts in like, is it me? I knew I had Conqueror's Haki. He's throwing shade at Zoro, like, Mosshead are not stealing my spotlight. Gabon eyes Zoro, who's just standing there, swords and all, and goes, you're leaking hockey, dude. Zoro's like, wait, I can do that? Luffy's face is pure shocked Pikachu energy. You didn't know? Gabon's scolding Zoro like a disappointed dad. How you gonna back your Yonko captain if you're hockey clueless? Zoro just mumbles, my bad. Sorry about that. I'm deceased. Page 4, Sanji's still fishing for hockey validation, but Loki and Hajin's screaming match steals the show. Page 5, Luffy, in peak chaotic captain mode, turns to Loki and goes, join my crew, bro, be my Nakama. Zoro and Sanji lose it. Zoro's like, Luffy, this dude's too big for the Sunny. Sanji's panicking, and the food budget? He'll eat more than you. Loki straight up offended. Me? Your lackey? Hell nah, you tiny shrimp. Luffy just shrugs. I just want to see how you fight. This man's recruiting like he's building a fantasy football team. Page 6. The Giants are like. Can y'all stop arguing and start the elevator? Hyrule, the voice of reason, tells Luffy, sorry, Straw Hat. Loki's a death row criminal. Can't let him go. Luffy's bummed, but Gabon's like, nah, Hyrule, free Loki. Hajin's head explodes. What? This dude killed 113 soldiers and almost smoked Lord Jarul? I'm like, Loki, what kind of body count you racking up, bro? Page 7. Gabon drops the nuke. 14 years ago, I felt weird hockey in the castle. Shanks and I were there. Luffy's like, Shanks? And I'm screaming too. Shanks cameo? In a flashback? Oda, you're playing with my heart. Hadruden shook. Hadruden like, go on, Gabon. And Luffy sends Zoro and Sanji ahead. Cause Shanks mentioned Luffy's brain short-circuiting. Zoro's grumbling. Luffy ditches logic the second Shanks comes up. And Sanji's like, you're the only idiot here, Mosshead. Never change, you two. Page 8. Loki, all somber, goes, you want me to relive that day? It was a terrible day. Cue flashback to 14 years ago, ELBAF's Al Castle. Someone's laughing like a maniac, and voices are buzzing. Prince Loki's back. Lord Jarul's here too. I'm already braced for some dark twist, cause Oda doesn't do terrible day lightly. Page 9. Jarul's like, You got summoned too, Loki? Loki's growling. Why's this guy here? He's sold out to the world government. He's spitting facts. They killed Rox. If ELBAF sides with them, I'm out. Jarul's all, chill, youngin'. The future's for the youth. Loki's like, that's why we got soft kids who can't even hold a sword. This dude's ready to start a revolution over fake peace. Page 10. Jarul's peaching. Peace is precious. But Loki's scoffing. Then, bam! Commotion from the throne room. A guard's like, yo, Lord Jarul, welcome back. Loki's annoyed, kicks the door down like a true drama king. And Jarul's begging, no violence, please. But when the door swings open, Loki's face says it all. Something's bad. Page 11. King Harold, ELBAF's big boss, is impaled by spears from his own guards. Jarul and Loki are frozen, like, what the hell? I'm screaming. Oda, why you gotta do the king like that? This is some Game of Thrones level treachery. Page 12. Scene switch to Gabon's retirement home, where Shanks and Gabon are chilling in a bath. Shanks is like, this view's dope. Been a minute since we bathed together. Gabon's like, 10 years, bro, since Roger died. Shanks sighs, I just wanted to be a chill pirate with Buggy. I'm soft! Shanks and Buggy bromance mention? Gabon calls Shanks the child of destiny, and I'm like, spill the tea, old man! Page 13. Ripley rolls in with lingonberry pie and sake like. How's the water, boys? Shanks jumps. Gabon's cackling, and Ripley's like, tell me Gabon's story, Shanks! Shanks starts, oh, Gabon was a ladies' man. But Gabon grabs his cheek like, you wanna die, kid? Gabon mentions King Harold, ELBAF's god-tier ruler, and I'm side-eyeing this cause something's fishy. Page 14, narrator drops. This day became the great ELBAF incident. King Harold, beloved ruler, died. We see lightning zapping a soldier, a sword through Jarul's head, and a forbidden throne being unlocked. A shadowy figure emerges, and I'm like, who is that? The throne's some legendary raft seat, and I'm smelling a cursed artifact plot twist. Pages 15-16. Flashback to 109 years ago, Dory and Brogy's era, when ELBAF's giant pirates ruled the seas. And who's the star? King Harold, crowned at 30, 15 in human years, kicking castles and laughing like a cartoon villain. Locals are crying, who's your god now? As Harold roars. Narrator spills the tea. Harold was complete and utter scum. I'm gagged. ELBAF's hero king, a total scumbag. Oda, you're breaking my brain. End of chapter. No break next week. Oda's out here feeding us like it's a holiday. What a banger. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Did Harold's scumbag reveal shock you? Like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more One Piece madness. See y'all next time.